Russia is the world's largest country in total area. Over the years, there's been various events that have sparked the interest of many worldwide. So today, here at Unexplained Mysteries, we will be taking a look at these mysterious events that baffled researchers. The Tunguska Event. Russia is known for being a powerhouse and being home to some of the greatest nuclear power on the planet, but this power has caused various issues for the country. One interesting case happened back in 1908. On the morning of the 30th of June 1908, a large explosion occurred near the Tunguska River. This terrifying explosion over the hardly populated region of eastern Siberia erased around 80 million trees. Whatever this explosion was ripped through the area with ease and caused a massive amount of damage. The large majority of the trees have been wiped of its branches. It's also said that around 3 people died in the event. When it comes to the reason behind this famous incident, various theories have been put forward, the majority of which people can't seem to agree on. One of the most accepted theories is that a meteorite caused the destruction of the area. Interestingly, scientists and researchers have classified this as an impact event, even though no impact crater or objects have ever been discovered, something that's led people to look at alternative theories to explain the mysterious event. Scientists, however, have stuck to the meteorite story and say that the object that caused the damage would have been large. They suggested that the object disintegrated at around 5 to 12 miles in the sky. Back in 1908, when this incident happened, science was not at the level it is now. Due to this, researchers at the time had limited instruments. The magnitude of the event has helped modern researchers to come to a more conclusive answer for what happened here. As it took around 10 to 11 years to find out information on this incident, and because many people living in the area were religious, they concluded that the reason this event happened was because their god was not happy with them. Science has said that various studies have allowed them to come up with different estimates of the size of the meteorite, ranging from 50 to 190 meters, depending on how fast the body was traveling. Along with the size of the meteorite, other factors were also measured in order to reach a decision. Tests showed that the energy of this object would have been the same as 3 to 30 megatons of TNT. More than 100 years after the event, only a few clues remain. For such a large event, it's left behind no clue whatsoever. Interestingly, researchers have said that much larger events happened in Earth's history, but this event is considered one of the largest impact events ever recorded in the history of the Earth. Today, after more than 100 years of the event, scientists still believe there is something we are missing. One NASA scientist said the following about the event. A century later, some still debate the cause and come up with different scenarios that could have caused the explosion. But the generally agreed upon theory is that on the morning of June the 30th, 1908, a large space rock about 120 feet across entered the atmosphere of Siberia and then detonated in the sky. Mysterious holes in Russia. In July 2014, in Yamal Peninsula of northern Siberia, a mysterious and large crater appeared out of nowhere. Following this, a couple of new craters were also discovered in nearby places. There was no clue how the first and third craters came into existence, while witnesses were sure the reason behind the formation of the second hole was a meteorite. Scientists began their research with Yamal's first crater. Initially, they inspected the holes from the sky. While inspecting, many questions were raised, and different possibilities were considered that could be behind the formation of this hole. Additional theories started to be put forward, with some saying that the Russian government were trying to dig deep in the earth to carry out tests, and even trying to cover up extraterrestrial contact. After some time, researchers announced that the holes were not man-made, but were also not caused by a meteorite impact. After various discussions and questions, the most appropriate explanation relied on the phenomenon known as pingo. As the formation of craters was found near large methane reserves, it was put forward that in the soil, a pocket of gas heated up and started building pressure. When reaching its limit, it finally gave way and popped like a cork, pushing out through the surface of the earth. This fact can't be ignored, as this region was facing extreme climate changes. This would have caused heating of soil that thwarted the ground more than usual. Now that things are back to normal again and the area has frozen over, scientists still wanted to work out what happened here and looked to get a solid answer. A team of researchers returned to the site and performed radiolocation tests. They placed instruments 200 meters down into the soil. They collected some samples of soil, ice, gas, and air to determine if it was really Pingo. Though the research is still going on, scientists believe that it was in fact a gas buildup that led to these holes. It turned out that there are gas hydrates in both the deep and surface layers. This made it easier for the land to cave in around it. Over the last 15 years, people keep finding deep holes in Russian forests. They appear in the dense forest where there is no easy access for a car, truck, heavy digging equipment, or even people. What's strange is that there doesn't appear to be work going on close by, so people can't understand why they are here. There's also no soil nearby that would indicate that digging had taken place. These holes appear to have been dug out by a machine as they're almost perfectly round. According to various sources, when people are brave enough to venture into the holes, they find that they end abruptly in the darkness. There are not reasonable ideas on how these holes appear and what they are being used for. One person that allegedly found one of these holes said that they were able to climb inside. Once in, they said it was like a cavern system. He wasn't able to keep on crawling as it was tight, but suggested that something strange was going on. Others have said that military officials have been seen near these holes, putting forward the idea that they have something to do with the government. No one knows who or what is digging these holes or why, but some that explore these regions have said that they seem to mysteriously appear overnight. Those who live close by have said they haven't seen any large machinery that points towards them being created by companies. No one has been observed creating them, which has just caused more confusion as to why they appear in random parts of the forest. Although the larger holes have been explained as gas being trapped, these smaller holes seem to be more artificial in nature. The Voronezh UFO landing. On September 1989, a group of children with civil servants and other members of the local community claimed to have seen a UFO. They were positive that what they witnessed was a mysterious craft. Not only that, but the eyewitnesses said that they observed three-eyed extraterrestrial creatures. The craft was said to have landed in a local nearby park. These terrible-looking creatures had 3 eyes and frightened the eyewitnesses. They described the being as being approximately 9 feet tall. They were wearing a silvery outfit with bronze boots. They also noted that there was a disc on their chest. These aliens produced a shining triangle in the air, and it appeared like they were communicating with each other. Also with them was an advanced robotic-like creature. It's reported that after doing all of this, the mysterious beings then activated the robot with a touch. A boy who was watching all this while standing behind the tree screamed in fear. The creatures then looked at the boy and let out a bright light. This is reported to have caused the young boy to go blind, and later even paralyze him. When other children were asked to describe what the craft looked like, all of them drew a banana-shaped object in the sky and said that it left behind scorch marks in the ground. When this report came out, the witnesses were said to have been seriously affected by the encounters, going on to say that they would experience illusions and went on to suffer from various illnesses. On talking to witnesses, a story was starting to come together. Lieutenant Matveyev said he was a little unsure himself when he first saw the object. He said the following: "I thought I must be really tired, but I rubbed my eyes and it didn't go away. Then I figured, in this day and age, anything is possible." This story was first reported by the Telegraph Agency of the Soviet Union. After considering all the statements and evidence, an official statement was released. An official said the following: "The traces were still seen. I could see holes of a clear shape that resembled the footprints of an elephant." It's considered by many UFO enthusiasts to be one of the most genuine close encounter cases. But what do you make of these mysterious cases? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comment section below and help us by growing this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.